As soon as the first premature leaves fall from the trees, it gets us New Englanders ready for the next season after summer. That's right, Biggie season. 17 days of strange food combinations, colorful flashing lights, unquestionable mobile fair rides, child friendly gambling, endless traffic, and of course, every girl on Instagram getting her photo in front of the Midway sign. I'm just being satirical because I actually love the Biggie, and in my opinion, it's one of the most interesting things Western Massachusetts has to offer. It's the biggest fair in all of New England. Not just the biggest fair in New England, but the fifth largest in the entire country, with almost 1.5 million attendees in 2023. I mean, what's it even doing here? Well, let's talk about it, because it's actually quite interesting to see how the Biggie has evolved. But first, let's get some food. Alright, where are we going?
Macho taco.
And what are we getting?
It's a stuffed empanada.
And what's special about it? What's in it?
It's like a empanada. They cut it open and they put like pico and I think like lettuce, tomato stuff. It's just like taco filling in it, sort of.
So what makes it special?
It's kind of like a cross between an empanada and a taco, I think.
Wow. Can I get the empanada tacos?
Beef or chicken, hon?
Beef.
Anything else?
That's all.
Okay, should be good here.
Okay. You're gonna take a bite?
Yes. Should have bit that one. It's got more stuff in it, but I'll give it like a 7.
A 7?
Yeah. Gotta leave room, you know. Haven't had anything else today, so.
Alright, trying the empanada taco. That's my favorite. That's one good.
Close up with the cross section.
The creator of the fair, Joshua Brooks, had a vision of revitalizing New England agriculture. At the time, farmers in New England were struggling to compete with those in the Midwest and Southwest where larger farms were more productive. Brooks wanted to create a venue where New England farmers could showcase their agricultural innovations, demonstrate new farming methods, and promote cooperation across the region to help them become more competitive. In 1914, he and a group of Western Massachusetts businessmen formed the Eastern States Agricultural and Industrial Exposition. A few years later, Joshua's vision came to fruition when the National Dairy Show in Chicago was canceled due to an outbreak of hoof and mouth disease. Seeing this as an opportunity, Joshua went to Chicago and somehow convinced the National Livestock Show to be hosted in West Springfield, at a 175-acre swamp with not even a single building on the property. The dedication was there though, because in just 10 months, 2 barns that could hold up to 2,000 heads of sheep, cattle, swine, and other animals, a coliseum, a half-mile racetrack, racing stables, a horse show building, a woman's building for domestic expositions, and a huge machinery hall to house the latest farming equipment were all finished, along with a grand entry and landscaping, just in time for the National Dairy Show. It was a success, with over 45,000 attendees. Do we get a pumpkin fudge beer?
I think that's going a bit too far.
So yes.
Nah, I need like an Oktoberfest.
So yes.
I mean,
Look at, you want to sit over there? We got a pumpkin fudge beer. That's my favorite. Honestly, it's pretty good. You want some? It's just this part that's really sweet, and then the cookie, but the rest of it just tastes like an Oktoberfest. The cookie got in the way, and it spilled everywhere. From here, the Biggie continued to expand. The iconic Avenue of States started with Massachusetts in 1919, and all 6 states were completed by 1925 with the addition of Maine. Each state house was built to showcase the distinctive products, culture, and history each state had to offer. Not only were these buildings showcases, but each state is actually owned by the state it represents, making the Big E one of the few examples of states owning property outside of their borders. This technically makes it possible to travel to every New England state in just a few minutes.
Good, how are you? Can I get the devil's pack?
Yeah. You get 3 fried and 3 regular, and you choose 1 flavor for each.
Okay, could I do the loaded potato egg and then also the taco egg?
Yeah, the taco is really good fried. Do you want that fried?
Yeah.
Taco, loaded. The name for it, my dear?
Josh?
Josh. All right, $20. Taco. Yeah.
Thank you.
And the name for it?
Mike.
Mike?
All right, we got, you ready? You ready? We got the loaded baked potato, deviled egg, and then we got the deep fried taco deviled egg. Let's try them. Baked potato egg. That's my favorite. Now we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in to the deep fried taco egg. This is gonna make a mess, if I'm honest. Oh God. That's my favorite. They're actually busting. I wish we got the baked potato one deep fried. You're having a taco one first. Oh, wait.
It's like a 6-8.
Okay, Dave for
Yeah.
6-8.
Yeah, it's almost as good as that taco empanada.
Yeah, I would say so. Now the baked potato. Say it. What is it?
Baked potato, regular deviled egg. Let's do it.
The air horn. That one would have been better deep fried, right?
Yeah, definitely like
If that
a
was deep fried, that'd be like an 8.
yeah, like a 5-9, like it is, but deep fried. That'd be good. Okay.
In the late 1920s, Helen Storrow, a philanthropist and the first woman to serve on the board of directors for the Eastern States Exposition, spearheaded the creation of Storrowton Village. Her vision was to preserve the charm of early New England life by relocating authentic 18th and 19th century buildings to the Biggie Fairgrounds. Storrow personally financed the project, finding historic structures from around New England, having them dismantled, transported, and reassembled in West Springfield. The village includes a schoolhouse, a blacksmith shop, and other traditional buildings, providing a living history experience that showcases the region's colonial past.
He also was so well-to-do that he had a ballroom upstairs.
Huh.
And that's a picture of what it looks like.
That's cool. Wow.
Well, one of the other interesting things about this room,
Yeah.
being underneath the ballroom,
Mm-hmm.
you can imagine you get a few people upstairs, it could get kind of
Rowdy.
bouncy.
Yeah.
So what they would do is they would move this table off to the side.
Yeah.
They would take that pole and stick it in that center piece right there, which
Oh.
would support the floor.
Oh, yeah. That's so funny.
So when they were dancing, they didn't have to worry about crashing through the floor.
The Biggie would continue to evolve significantly from its purely agricultural exposition origin. In the 1920s, the fair began to incorporate carnival elements, starting with its first Ferris wheel. Later, in 1969, the giant slide was introduced, along with other temporary rides, attractions, and carnival games.
Hi. Can I just get the chocolate chip cookie croissant?
Put a timestamp on it.
All right, ready? After a 40-minute wait, we finally got it. It's literally just a cookie on a croissant, a pre-made cookie on a pre-made croissant. Let's see if it was worth the 40 minutes. That's not my favorite. I don't know how it's cold, it was just made. We got Luann's, which was, if I can open it, the maple bacon cupcake, and then we got the dill pickle cupcake with the dill pickle cream cheese frosting. Yeah. I guess this one is up for a little competition, so I'll give it my own rating. All right, let's go for it. Let's start with the dill pickle, because that one sounds weird. It is weird. It is really weird. The cream cheese frosting is good. I don't think the dill adds anything. But I can't stop eating it. Oh wait, actually, yes I can. That's enough of that. That's not my favorite. Look at that cupcake though. Look how moist that is. All right. That's my favorite. That one's really good. And the cupcake itself on it, very good. The frosting, weird. This frosting with the maple bacon, it's a hit. All right. Your rating.
Okay. It's a 4 out of 10, but minus 5 points for the 40-minute wait. So it's a -1 out of 10.
And who made it?
Oh, this is the Mick Express, part of the Log Cabin Delaney Group, which I should have known by past experiences with that business. That is what I should have expected. This one first?
Whatever one you want first.
Yeah, we're gonna do the dill first. Okay. Honestly, pleasantly surprised. That's we'll go 6 out of 10 on that one.
I can't agree with that.
Maple bacon. Yep. Best thing I had all day. 10 out of 10.
Now, would you tell people to vote for it? It's in a competition.
I would tell people to come get one first. And if you do that, you're definitely going to vote for it. Because that's the best.
Cool.
Best thing here. Hands
Shout
down.
out who?
Oh, Luann's Bakery. Yep.
They eat.
They're literally eating on that
For
one.
2 years in a row now.
Yeah.
Over its long history, the fair has only been canceled 4 times. Once in 1918 due to World War I, for 2 consecutive years during World War II, and most recently in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. That's a pretty solid track record for a fair that's over 100 years old. And yeah, that's the biggie. One giant fair with 5 generations and millions of New Englanders who hold memories here. It's kind of cool when you think about it, a tradition like this linking a community together for over a century and it's still running strong. Oh, and the cream puffs are terrible. Don't let the advertising fool you. This should be the last food item you try on the list. And honestly, if it's on the list, you should take it off.